Welcome everyone to the Week 4 Power Rankings brought to you by The Commish. Today I'd like to welcome one of my good friends. Looks like a bum today, to be honest. He has more wins this year than he did last year. His name, GB. Welcome, GB. Oh, here he comes. Oh, all right. Welcome. Let me grab this. All right, here we go. Hello. Perfect.
What's up, Frankie? How are you?
Hey. All right, here we go. Let's just get down to business here. We're gonna not need that. Got a little bit of my H2O today. Is that censored enough for you?
No, it looks good.
Okay, thank you.
I like the electrical tape. Good feature.
Gracias. All right, so we're first going to start off by just going into the classic last week's results. We need to discuss what happened last week, who won, who's the best, and go into power rankings. Then we'll talk about other things tonight.
Cool. I like it.
All right, so first we got myself defeating Tallywhacker.
That's Kyle, right?
Yes.
All right.
Simple win. It was 157 to 113. I could have played Coleman. It didn't really matter what I did that game. It was just...
Yeah, Coleman's a beast, huh?
Yeah.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's an animal. And then we got B Money dropping 81 points to Flapjacks. Flapjacks at 170. Impressive win. Brady Bunch loses to Dumbledore's Army, 153 to 125. How do you feel about that, man?
It was a good win. I was a little worried. Freeman hasn't been doing much for me, but he came through. I think he had 20 plus. AJ put up a good fight. I was scared when Blount got him 23, and Kansas City's defense got 38, but I came through.
How does it feel to have more wins this year in 3 weeks than you did all of last year?
It feels right. This is where I should have been. Now, everybody's been shitting on me, saying that I haven't really been good in this league, but I checked the league's history over the past 5 years. I've been in second, third, ninth, and then I stopped trying last year and I came in 12th. But your boy's back. We're ready to go. I'll be back in the promised land this year.
So you're saying you will be in the championship of the League of Gentlemen this year?
Now, I was looking at the rankings, the standings, the points for, and I narrowed it down to 4 people. I got my... Oh, whoa, you taking that away from me?
Who are the 4?
First and foremost, you got to go Luke. Kid's been on fire. Then I got to go Conti. Always fields a good team. Then I got to go myself. And then that 4th team, I can't put Pat up there. He's pretty much doing what I did last year. I can't do it, man. You've been ridiculous lately. You ripped poor Dan off. 4 teams tough, but I gotta go with you. I hate to say.
Oh my goodness! You heard it here first, guys. Oh my God, that's the big. Look at that smile. That's incredible. Yeah, good hot take right there. We'll get back to you. I like how you got a lot to say today. That's pretty impressive. Then we got Hillary Smelly Clam defeating Gringo. 161 to 89. We're really not even going to get into that game.
We need to get into it.
Yeah, we're going to get into that one, though. Then we got Tom's Loyal Disciples taking on ELE. Adams 3-0 at 123 to 117, defeating Dan. And then we also have the Muy Stupido losing to a team has no name, 161 to 110.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God is right. So let's go into the power rankings. So we kind of went into it a little bit about who won there. So at number 1, my pick this year, or at this week, is Tom's Loyal Disciples. He's 3-0. He's 3-0. 3-0 without Gronk nor Brady, and he's still 3-0. You have to give it to him. He's the only undefeated team left.
False, Luke, 3-0.
Flapjacks is 2-1.
Who do you lose to? Pretty sure Luke's 3-0.
He's 3-0.
I don't know. We'll check that. Hold on.
Oh boy. Well, this is interesting. This is a first. We're gonna wait. This is a fact checker here.
Oh, my apologies. He's actually 2-1.
Oh, thank you. We got.
He does have the most points in the league.
Oh, I was
73.
473. That is in my notes. So next time I'm going over my notes, don't change.
You made a mistake last week.
Yes.
Dan was 0-2, but he was actually 1-1.
Well, it doesn't matter. Then he lost this week, so it didn't matter. All right. So So where was I again? Jesus. All right. Yep. All right. Number 1, Tom's Loyal Disciples at 3-0. Thank you for cutting me off and ruining my flow. At number 2, we got Brady Bunch, 2-1. He's pretty damn good. Just wait for your turn.
I'm not saying me. What about Luke?
Flapjacks, 2-1 at number 3, 473 points.
But why do you put AJ over him?
Because the reason is because I don't think Luke over a whole season is going to be at the top of the league. And what I'm seeing is Brady Bunch, AJ is a beast in this league. He literally comes in and does work.
Even though I gave him the work last week.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you say. Hillary Smelly Clam at number 4, 2-1. And then Dumbledore's Army coming in at number 5. The reason I can't give you any higher yet is because you have more wins this year at this point than you did all of last year. Maybe if you win games 3, 4, and 5, then maybe I can get you into like a 1 or 2 spot.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, but you only have 2 wins and you're acting like you already won the Super Bowl. It's kind of ridiculous.
I'll see you there.
You're like the Jets. You win.
The Jets.
You win one game and you guys act like you're gonna be the champions. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, at number 6, the king himself. You gave me the number 4 spot on making it to the championship. We got Goodell equals Hitler at 1 and 2 with 411 points. If you guys know, I got beat up 2 weeks in a row. This week I came back and showed the work. Don't flex your muscles like that. At number 7, we got Muy Stupido at 2-1, 402 points. I'm projected to just have a better record overall than he does. He still sucks, even though he did steal a trade, which we will talk about later.
Yeah.
A team has no name is number 8 at 1 and 2. Cam won this week easily won that game. He dropped 161.5 points, right? Yeah. And actually, I think he'll do it again this week. He'll go back to back.
Who's he playing?
I'll have to go in my notes. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. At number 9, we got Tallywhacker, 1 and 2. He lost to me, so you have to be a shitty team if you lose to me. That's how it goes. Number 10, we got B Money, 345 points so far. The reigning champ is slacking. Have you ever seen Barry this low before?
No, but knowing B, he always comes back hot. It's Barry. He's good at everything he does.
We'll see. I think this might be the year that we're going to see a little bit of a diminish in his skills at the fantasy football. At number 11, we got 1 and 2. We still have ELE at the bottom. If you guys haven't noticed, there's kind of a trend here at 341 points. And Gringo at number 12, 0 and 3. He hasn't even dropped 300 points yet. He doesn't even have 300 points in 3 games. Like, he literally is averaging 99.9 points. No, 99.3 points per game. And I'm deeming a fat jokes curse on him. The week he showed up with that no fat jokes shirt on to do the power rankings with me, since then he has been deplorable. Filth.
Big word.
Squalor. It's so dirty and disgusting that he literally said he might not finish this. He might just pull a U. Which we'll talk about later, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Now we're going to talk about the trades. We actually have 2 trades coming up. Pretty impressive trades. Let me get some good water. Thank you.
I'm in love. I love it.
I just got to make sure I keep everything censored with you. I don't want to get you in trouble or anything like that.
Super good.
All right. So let's talk about Muy Stupido and ELE's trade. We got Cooks and Breeze for Fitz and Edelman. What do you think about this?
Dan, brother, you got ripped off. Breeze is only good at home. Powell's throwing out some statistics out there. I think Breeze has got over 1,000 yards right now, but 799 came at home, along with his plethora of touchdowns. Now, we all know Breeze sucks on the road. I think he dropped 270 yards against the Giants and 1 touchdown, which is un-Breeze-like. And Cooks, he disappears. He'll drop 30 on you, and then he won't do anything for 6 weeks. Now, in a PPR league, Edelman, 8 receptions a game, 70 yards, that's 15 points, and a touchdown maybe. And then Fitz, same exact thing. So Dan got smoked.
But the rule this year, and we've changed it, is that unless it is any type of bamboozlement or shady business, I can't veto a trade. We're going to let this be a gentleman's league. So that trade will go through, and I'm going to take a quick take here and let Pat talk about the trade. We got a quick video of Pat. Here we go.
All right, so me and ELE, aka Danny Kane, aka We Good, I've just sent out a trade. It's gonna be Breeze and Cooks from my team to ELE for Larry Fitzgerald and Julian Edelman. I think it's a fair trade. He's already got a good group of stacked wide receivers. He's got Tavon, he's got Demarius, he's got Sammy Watkins, and he's in desperate need of a QB, and I'm in desperate need of better wide receivers. Cooks isn't really a good number one, and I'm struggling in the wide receiver department. He's struggling in the quarterback department with Russell Wilson going down and not putting up Russell Wilson numbers. Drew Brees is going to be a consistent 30-plus point scorer, and yeah, so I believe it's a fair trade. Shout out to everybody else. Have a good day.
And we're back. Cool hat. That's all I have to say about that. That was just a really cool hat. Just like your hat. Your hat. What do you got there? Young and reckless, dude.
LA reckless.
Yeah, LA reckless. That's pretty cool. That's a sweet hat, dude.
At least I wear hats all the time, unlike Pat. Just trying to pull a me, I guess, per usual.
Yeah, I was going to actually go get a hat and put it on just like him. He kind of had it on, but not on really. Yeah, there you go. Show him how to do it. That's swag. But yeah, Dan doesn't know what he's doing, but Pat knows what he's doing. He's obviously going for more depth at the wide receiver where he can still go pick up another quarterback. There's a couple quarterbacks left. There's Andy Dalton.
Cousins is still there.
Cousins. We got Denver's quarterback. He's still.
Simeon.
Yeah, 0.7% of people played him last week. More people started Tom Brady than him. So you can go pick him up. He might actually drop some points. Next trade we're going to talk about is we're actually got a lot of trades this week.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like it. It's exciting. Tallywhacker and a team has no name. For just the video portion, I'd like to not even show it, honestly. It was probably the worst video I've ever seen submitted.
6 seconds. Cam just showed the computer screen.
Yeah, it was 15 seconds, and he pretended like he couldn't talk in the video. Like he couldn't.
He was working. He didn't want to draw attention to himself.
But everyone gets a lunch break. It's a Massachusetts state law.
This is true.
And like there's like you do get breaks. Like you could have done it during a break, or you could have gone to the bathroom and at least did it. Yeah. So that was poor. But I'm gonna have to accept their trade as well, even though I think it's pretty legitimate. I'm pretty upset. He actually sent me a trade proposal, Kyle, for Jones, and I was gonna make a trade for him, and then Cam took it first. So it's Julio Jones for Hyde and Deshaun Jackson of Washington. What's your take?
Cam stole Julio from Kyle just because he bought low and he's about to sell high, right? Julio's one of the best in the game. He didn't do a thing yesterday against New Orleans, but he's going to go off next week, I think. Who's he playing? Either way, he's going to go off. So we'll see.
You think it's a steal?
I do. Just because Hyde, he's in Chip Kelly's offense, you never know what is going to happen with that offense. And Deshaun's he's been balling out, right? He gets like 7 or 8 a game, 50 to 60 yards, and touchdown here or there. But
you think with the running back combination the Falcons have right now, plus Sanu or whatever his name is, wherever he's from, they're balling out. I think they're going to be more of a run option oriented team so far. It seems like that the scoring options are when they're on the goal line, they're giving it to the running backs. If you didn't notice from yesterday,
what did Julio get? 3 yesterday? 3 points, something like that. It was real low, but he's got 40 on the year, so that's like 18 and 18 a game. So that's pretty good.
Right. I think it was a good trade for both. I think Kyle got rid of him knowing that probably the rest of the season that's how it's going to go down. I'm pretty sure. Did BJ told Kyle not to take Julio. So shout out to BJ telling him not to take Julio, and he did. So that's pretty impressive. So this part of the segment, we are going to have our first traditional GB predictions. So week 4, you already know. One answer only. don't go into too much depth. I just want to know point blank why you're picking them. Just the first thing that pops into your head, rolling off the tongue. I see you there.
I haven't even looked at the teams.
Okay, here we go.
All right, just go for it. Let's go.
Yeah, even though you don't even know who's got a bye, maybe, or anything like that.
Green Bay and Jacksonville, because I don't know Jordy.
Good, but you don't know who's got who on each team, right?
You're right. I'm
Okay,
go for it.
Goodell, Hitler,
That's you.
1 and 2 versus Brady Bunch. Go.
I just beat AJ, so I'm going with you. Frankie, you're going to win that.
B Money 1 and 2 versus Tallywhacker 1 and 2. Go.
Barry's going to ball out, come back. 2 and 2.
Dumbledore's Army 2 and 1. Flapjacks, halfbacks 2 and 1. I'm taking Luke. Greg doesn't get to answer that question. Gringos 0 and 3. Muy Stupido 2 and 1. Go.
Will's not going to win. He's going to go 0 and 4.
Are you sure?
Positive.
How sure?
99.9% sure.
Would you like to put a bet on this?
Not right now. I have to look at it.
Let's hedge it.
How?
I don't know.
I don't think there's an opportunity to.
Shout out to VSP members.
Oh, we'll talk about that later.
Oh, we're going to talk about that? Okay. Oh, we're finally going to get a rant from GB himself. All right.
gotta do it.
All right. So we got ELE 1 and 2 versus a team has no name 1 and 2. Go.
Cam's going to win. Dan's going to fall because of that trade.
All right. Hillary Smelly Clam 2 and 1 versus Tom's Loyal Disciple, and also Tom's Loyal Disciple is 3 and 0. This is the week game of the week. Game of the week.
Conti, you got him, buddy. Adams only put up like 300 points. He doesn't have an offense. You got this. Congrats on the win. I'm giving it to you.
Also, I just want to let everyone know. Usually, if you fade GB, you win. So.
Oh, that is false.
That's a hot take.
That is so.
All right, so I guess you have some things to say. This is unscripted, by the way. We haven't even discussed what he wants to talk about, but I only have one thing it could be about. What do you got?
Well, you know, me and DeGen have been talking in the background, and I think we're going to give it a go in NHL. We got to redeem ourselves. We sucked in baseball. That's no surprise, but we won 500 units before that. Tanked during MLB. It's all right. We'll be back at it. I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for that, but we'll be back ready to go. So take a look out for us.
Is this an exclusive opening? NHL's back. GB's back into the game. Look at him. He's excited. I think this is the year. I think 2016 to 2017 is the year. Yes, last year was your sophomore year, I would consider, basically. The first 2 years were kind of like meshed into one because it was kind of like a, so that was sophomore slump. This is your third year. Will you go Andrew Luck or will you be Tom Brady? I'm pretty sure you'll be Tom Brady because you know how Tom Brady is, and he's incredible. Yep. It is week 4. Tom Brady's not playing. Do you think they win this week?
We don't even know who their quarterback is yet, right? But it doesn't matter. Buffalo's coming off a nice win against Arizona, but I think the Patriots' home field advantage, we got it.
All right. You heard it here first, guys. Thanks for everyone tuning in today. Also, AJ still hasn't paid. That has turned into 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I don't even know. How many weeks do you think it'll take for him to finally show up and pay me?
We could get it real quick. Just ask Teresa. I think she could force him to pay it.
He said he has the money, but he's always busy.
We can swing by.
Also, I still need you to do your hot take on Gringo, because you know what boat he is in right now. And I forgot to even bring this up. I am so sorry. We're not done here. This is not over. This is on the fly, if you haven't noticed. Gringo, 0-3. I need to know what you think. He was texting me today. It seemed like he was almost on suicide watch at that point. He was all over the place. He said he doesn't even like the sport anymore. This is his first year. His girlfriend not drafting for him. It is a big mess we got down in Gringo land right now. Yeah. And what is your take? Give him some opinions. Give him a little bit of advice. How does it feel to be the last place team? Because I don't know how it feels. He does, and he does.
Well, bud, you got to figure it out, man. Or we're going to get that league on you. That league logo right on you know where. And it's going to be funny. I'm going to love it.
Where's where? You made that sound a little weirder than it had to be.
Well, wherever he wants it, it's his decision. But I think best case scenario goes on his ass for sure.
Do you like things on the lower back, or do you like it right on the butt cheek? I think you're like more of a lower of the back kind of guy.
Well, if I had to get the tattoo, it'd be on my butt. That's me. I can't put that on my